Hello, everyone. After reading the book Understanding the Digital Generation, I came to realize that we need to be more open with understanding how students learn in the new digital age. As they mentioned in chapter 6, some teachers had announced that they never connected to the internet, thus being older generation, but as something to be proud about. But actually, it's a relatively big downside because the internet allows us to access information much quicker than ever before. And one thing I wanted to take a step to recognize is actually YouTube. Many of our classes use YouTube videos to educate us. And using YouTube, I've been told by not here professor at this school, but professors in back a few years ago that YouTube is not an incredible source. While that may be true for most channels, there are channels that do have people would have background knowledge. For example, you could type in Garner's theory of multiple intelligence, and you will find Garner himself, who is the actual author or the actual creator of his theory, talking about it. So I can understand that in students are not going to necessarily get information from books, but rather from videos. And usually books are first-hand source or usually second-hand source because the author's creating it. But with the rise of YouTube, many scholars have taken to YouTube themselves and talked about many issues. So this is basically getting a first-hand count from the actual person who's talking about a theory. And so I wanted to bring recognition into that how we can implement technology into the classroom is by recognizing YouTube and not so much every channel, but rather the channels that have that person who is talking about something notable or the person themselves is notable. This is something I wanted to bring into view, because as in chapter 6 states, the digital world requires a new set of skills, and we have to recognize that children's skills are going to likely outpace ours because they were brought up in this world of digital age while we were basically learning it step by step, and for them it's second nature. I also wanted to point out that creating resources in the digital world is actually a great idea, and that's actually one of our projects that we're doing here in this class is creating a resource. So in chapter 6, they did list a few sites for teachers, such as www.sitesforteachers.com, where they have hundreds of educational sites ranked by popularity. I think this is a great idea, and I look forward to seeing everyone's posts that we're doing at the end of the semester, where all the sites of different kinds of sites that we can use to access for ourselves. And that's great. One of the great things about the digital frontier, we're able to share information and get access to more things quickly. So I just wanted to highlight on those two issues. Students can find resources faster through technology, and then we can also use technology ourselves to improve and also gather tools and resources to help improve our implementation of technology into the classroom itself. Thank you, and I hope to hear your responses soon.